Hello everybody, this is Live Topic. It's been a long time since I've done any uploads, but today I'm in Gunma, Japan, in Minakami, which is a town about 90 minutes outside of Tokyo, and I'm on my way to a hot spring hotel in Japan. I did a video like this a little over a year ago in Hakone, and Hakone is definitely probably the most famous area in Japan for its onsen, at least outside of the Tokyo area. And you know, there's other places that are great, obviously, for onsen here. So yep, without further ado, let's head our way over that way. Minakamikan has actually been around for over 90 years and has even visited by one of the emperors in recent time. So that being said, I figured, if it's good enough for the emperor, it's definitely good enough for everyone else in the world, right? So let's go take a look and see what that's like now. Alright, so here we are. We finally made it. This is the room that I'll be staying in with my family. There's more futon in the closet, and there's a bathroom and a bidet and all that jazz in every Japanese hotel. So it's very spacious and very cozy, but not overly fancy. We decided that it's best to go get dinner first before hitting the onsen. Better yet, so that way we don't end up passing out. So let's do that. Hidden over here in Amenimo Makezu. So Amenimo Makezu. And basically that just means like I won't be eaten by rain. Shabu shabu isn't necessarily unique to Gunma. It's all over Japan. There is definitely some recommended choices that we decided to pick. So we got the staff recommended here, and the Yamato Futa, which is the Yamato Miku. But that's not really all the most exciting thing about it, right? But also, you want to try some local stuff. Well, I don't know, it's not super local looking, but we got this beer that's local to this area. They make it, I guess, here, but they're using American wheat ale. So it's called Octone Brewing, and it's called Octone Ale. Octone Ale. So I did used to be a bartender back in the day, so let's see if I can actually pour beer properly. So let's take a look. The American style, not the Japanese style. Okay, maybe I should have got a little more head on that. But in America, the head is not really that important. It's more about how much does the alcohol fill the cup. So yeah, let's take a look. Oh, that's kashi. It tastes like a back and forth. Very weedy. A little sweet. But not overpowering. It kind of leaves a nice after effect taste of the wheat. But like a fruity wheat of some kind. Alright, that's my baby over there, Moa-chan. One of the reasons why I haven't been uploading lately. And here we go with the shabu shabu. Which one is this? Do you remember? Akahi. Akagi. Okay, good minute. So yeah, Akagi. Moa-chan's really interested. She wants some. She loves eating when we're eating, or at least drooling while we're eating. See? You can see it already happened now. Oh, sorry, got distracted by the baby. All right. Yep.
And so she recommended putting the negi.
Negi.
So that's spicy.
The coleslaw, right? All right. So, as she recommended, we're gonna go with the negi inside. And coleslaw. Coleslaw looks like this. So we're about to put that in now. I don't think you need much, so this is really about what I'm going to put in. Kind of just dab it in there. Yeah, so I'm going to try to take a bite. See what the shabu shabu's like. It feels like it's like a runny flavor. Like a mini chicken noodle soup. So this is the noodle, and this is actually why it tasted chicken noodle soup before. Like I said, it's kind of like an American thing to say. And no disrespect intended. It's just the way it reminds me of the flavor. So when you got this soup here, it's actually meant to go along with this noodle at the end of the meal. So that's what we're about to do now, and I expect it to be quite delicious. But first we gotta let it cook a little bit.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
All right, nice.
See.
Ooh. So let's see how the noodle goes. Very, very soft. And like it still has that, I think it's the broth, man. It's like that chicken noodle flavor. But it's like a cloud in my mouth. It's really good. Next stop, after finishing the rest of these noodles and this hibiki, is heading to the onsen, so I will see you all there. That onsen water. I'm in the onsen, and as you can see, like in my last video, I have full-on tattoos. And this place doesn't allow tattoos. So how is it that I'm in here? Well, even though there's a lot of places that don't allow tattoos and ryokans and things like that, I was actually able to do it because they have private rooms. So if no one can see your tattoos, it's not a problem, right? I just wouldn't suggest you tell them that you have tattoos, because they might just outright ban you because they're not sure if you're going to follow the rules or not. But yeah, so I'm in here just relaxing and enjoying it, and it feels amazing. I got, plenty of time to kind of just relax for like 45 minutes. That's the only downside, is that you have to reserve it, and it's like 45 minutes. And really, I mean, probably should have spent more than 45 minutes in here anyway. And I actually reserved another one at 10 p.m. that's actually inside of the ryokan, so it doesn't have this indoor-outdoor vibes. I really like this indoor-outdoor vibe. I probably prefer this indoor-outdoor vibe, but it's all right. We'll see what the different options are. Well, I'll see you guys at the next one. Alright, so you're gonna have to excuse the steam and probably the poor sound quality, so I'm sorry about that. But one thing I want to say is that coming to Gunma is definitely well worth it. I'm really loving this place. It's previous video with the Hakone, and I've been there several times. I never really got a chance to explore outside of that, and it's really my first time doing so. And I can say that the experience is drastically different. Coming from Hakone, you're gonna go into a ryokan, and yeah, there might be some more practical places, but a lot of them are, because it's a lot more famous touristically speaking, you're gonna come across some very modern, traditional Japanese vibes. So it's like walking into a Muji when you go into your room. Whereas in Gunma, right, it's a lot more practical over here. This place has been over here for over 90 years, and it really kind of brings in that vibe, right? It reminds me of like watching an anime. Like, have you ever seen an anime where like a boys' school and a girls' school like come together in the middle of the forest, and like they share like a living environment all of a sudden, and there's like Onsen, so like they have all sorts of adventures. And like this place feels like this is where people come for school trips. And they probably do in real life. It just has that vibe. It's very simple, very chill. And in the meantime, I'm gonna head back to the room, probably get a drink or something like that, drink a highball, just play with my baby a little bit, and then just rack out, wake up morning, have breakfast, and maybe show you some other stuff. If you can, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, thank you. And good morning from Gunma. So it's morning time now, and I'm in the third bath of the trip. This will be my last bath, but as you can see, they're all slightly different. This one's a little bit smaller, but you know what? It feels really cozy and nice. And I have a better view of the lake this time. While they're all in the same general area, there's less bamboo in the way here, so I can kind of appreciate the lake a little more. I prefer the indoor-outdoor ones, even on the cold days, because you obviously get to feel like the nice, real warmth of the water, and it has a nice balance of cold air to warm water. And it was snowing last night a little bit, and so you know, it really kind of brings in that like it's like it's like you're cheating or something like that, to be able to experience the nice warmth in the snow, you know. So it's definitely a good feeling. So after this, I'm going to be heading out to breakfast. You know, getting ready to leave, and then also I have another surprise for you guys that, you know, I seem to find a pattern about whenever you're near an onsen. So we'll see about that too, about, you know, getting our feet into some nice, for free, get some nice hot spring water on your feet, right? But besides that, if I can, I would like to emphasize on a couple other points that I might have previously made. One, this place was $250, and my room is huge. Right? Yeah, I know that sounds high price for some people, but really $250. It also accommodates 5 people. So if you have a family, $250, you get all these onsens, you get the breakfast. Now, depending on the place you go, you can get dinner as well for that price. If not, it might be a little more expensive. And you also should keep in mind that if you're going to come to a place and you want dinner, you need to reserve it ahead of time. So, and I don't mean like a couple hours beforehand. I'm talking about like well ahead of time. You really see all the minerals that are coming from the earth into this water and it's into your skin, right? And I took 2 baths last night, and I woke up feeling amazing. Like my skin felt smoother, and I just felt healthy. You know, it felt really good. And you know, I mean, yeah. In the end, I was like looking like a lobster when I came out yesterday, but it was definitely well worth it. Heading back to Tokyo today, unfortunately. But you know what? If I could, I wish you know, if I had the time. You know, I would definitely try to spend at least 3 days out here. And if I could, I would go for going down the go rafting down the river or something like that, and or snow hiking. I mean, I love that kind of stuff, so that's probably, maybe in the future I'll do something like that. So, here we are. I got snow falling on me. I'm gonna put like the on. Yep, lights on. Good. It's warming up right now, so the snow's all melting. So it doesn't feel too cold on my feet, but this is basically a foot bath that right outside the hotel that I'm staying at. And almost every onsen place has one of these somewhere. So if you don't see it immediately outside your hotel, there's probably one nearby. So it's definitely worth it. Take a look. And my pants are getting wet. That's something you don't want to do after the fact. But anyway, so yeah, it's nice. You get to just kind of put your feet in this nice warm water. Sometimes it's hotter, but the water on here seems to not be too hot for some reason. Like it's hot, but it's like just perfect. It's like what you would want your bathtub at home to be like. So yeah, it feels really good. It's really chill. And they got some nice pebbles down there to rub your feet on as well. It feels really good. Yeah, no. It's a beautiful Monday morning. Mondays are great days to be doing these sorts of things because no one's around. And just relax, hear the river, look at the snow, look at the mountains, breathe the fresh air, and just enjoy the steamy hot water. And that's about it. Oh, and one more thing, if you can, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and you know, share the video, get it out there because it really does help me a lot. Now, I know it doesn't seem like a whole lot because it isn't, but I have about 91 subscribers right now, and if I could get to that 100 mark, that'd be really great. It means a lot to me. I know it's not a lot of subscribers, but you know, coming from the fact that I don't really have any subscribers that much right now, you know, the few that you hear watching my videos, I really thank you, and you know what? Let's just continue our adventure. So, thank you.